Hey, Coach K, welcome back. How are you?
I'm doing very well, Alex. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. So we're following up from our last session where our goal right now is to get your first customer, your first client. And that's always going to be probably the hardest thing to do because it's outside your comfort zone. You're really going to be selling yourself, selling an idea, and you haven't done it before. So for anybody at home, this might be something that you've got to practice, prepare, those sort of things. Talking to a mirror, preparing yourself to present your pitch to somebody, asking a friend or relative or something like that. Hey, listen, do you mind if I talk to you about what I'm trying to sell? I want to pitch you on what my service is or what my product is to get that comfort zone. So it might be good for you to start writing out those type of scripts and how you're going to sell your product. The other thing is marketing. Marketing is going to be extremely important for you. Have you discussed or looked at, your website, your marketing piece, your business cards, those sort of things, and how that's all going to tie in?
Yeah, so I have started slowly but surely working on the website.
Okay.
Being a graphic designer, I am also capable of just knocking out a business card or business card design also rather quickly. And then as far as just exposing myself to video, like using my video skills to also promote myself that way, I'm certainly starting my way to do that as well.
Okay. I mean, that's great. The fact that you have graphic design background, not everybody has that luxury to be able to create those sort of things. So for the folks at home that don't have that skill set, okay. I mean, there's plenty of websites out there that do business cards on demand. They have templates, those sort of things, flyers on demand. There's templates out there. There's even companies that help with website development. And for you, again, and for most people starting out, the website, don't overthink it. It doesn't have to be complicated. It's not 10, 15 elaborate pages. It's really basically just a virtual business card or a virtual flyer of what your thought and your idea is with pricing. How do they get in touch with you? What is the opportunity for you to sell to them so they can understand by looking at the website, oh, here's the description, here's what it is, here's the pricing, I get it. So that's great. I guess the next step's going to be for you is finding that customer base. Okay, so have you identified the customer base to get that one client?
Yeah, so right now on the side, I actually do private lessons, private soccer lessons. And what I've actually been doing in the past, or in the past few days, is setting up my camera and really just letting it record so that the video capture or the camera captures my training session. And then eventually I'd like to cut it up and use that potentially as a promotional piece or something that I could use to give back to, or at least sell, quote unquote, back to the parents so that they can use it for future use.
And that's great. And what some people or don't realize is sometimes you have to give things away in order to get business in return. And the fact that you're recording these things now, and it's potentially you're gonna be able to double dip. You're gonna be able to use this for your website or use this for promotional video, but it'll also help you get clients too. So imagine this. So imagine you're doing this footage, and I think you should go back and edit that footage and take specific people and highlight those folks and show exactly what you can do. And then you're putting on your promotional video, but also going to Mrs. Jones or Mr. Jones and saying, hey, I can do this for your child. Look at this video I just put together. Is this something that you think would help your son or your daughter get recruited into college? Or this would be awesome to send to your grandparents or to your friends or those sort of things. So I would do something, and you may take one specific child and one specific parent and say, I'm going to do this for free for you. I'm going to do this video. Please tell all your friends about it. What do you think? Give me feedback. And so when you do that one video and you send it out to them, and their reaction is going to be, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Or they could say, you know what? It's not that great. And that feedback is something that you want to hear and you make sure that it resonates with you and you edit those things or get better as you go along. But it's both ways. It's very important feedback. So doing things for free is not always a negative. It allows you to potentially get more customers. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay, great. So when you're doing the promotional video and you're kind of honing in on your smaller audience, okay, I'm assuming it's probably 8th grade to 11th grade for recruiting purposes.
Sometimes even upwards to adult, 20 plus, most cases, some cases.
Okay, gotcha. So have you made a list of those potential customers?
So right now, my focus is the age groups of, I would even say as early as 8 years old up to about 16. That's my main client base that I
Okay.
see on a regular basis.
Okay. And so just out of curiosity, a ballpark, how many families do you have in that group?
Oh, that's a good question. I would say off the top of my head, I can think of 6 families right now.
6 families. Okay.
Yep.
And they potentially know maybe 6 more families. So of those 6 families, that's going to be what you call your warm leads. They have a relationship with you. You speak well, you're gregarious, you smile. That's the most important thing. And you're able to approach them. So it's basically what's called a warm call. So you should hone in on the next time we talk. Let's tighten up. Next time we speak, I want to make sure you have a marketing piece that we can show the audience. I can look at and say, okay, does this tell exactly who, what, when, where, and how? Okay, how much it's going to be, where I'm going to do it, and the complete details of the service. And you want to make sure that that is presentable to the customer. The next thing you want to do is you can work with somebody like myself, or you can work with a family member or a loved one, practicing how you're going to talk to the parent. Hey, Mrs. Jones, do you mind if I actually talk to you something that I'm working on? I started a new company, and I'd love to tell you what I'm doing. You know, those are the type of things you want to get used to saying. Okay, yeah, sure, Coach K. What is it? Well, I started a video production company, and I'm really focusing in on strategic recruiting strategies, and I'm doing video to help enhance your player and show them all the details or all the fun things that they can do, you know, on and off the field. And I want to make sure that's presentable to a coach. Can I show you what that is and how much it's going to be? Yeah, sure, Coach K, show it to me. Great. And once you have that person engaged, you know, maybe that's the one that you do the video for. Do you mind telling your friends after this, like, if you like it, do you mind telling 10 or 15 of your other friends, hey, you know, here's my card, refer them to me? And that's how your circle of influence grows and grows and grows. The more you can do with a warm call versus a cold call, the better you're going to be. And it may be that you exhaust that circle of friends and you've got to go out and cold call and call on clubs like myself. And that's okay. You want to just make sure you're continuing to grow the funnel to sell to as many people as possible. Hey, Coach K, I know I was long-winded on that explanation there, but I just want to kind of summarize everything so we have a game plan for next time, what you need to do. So again, we're trying to focus on getting that one customer, correct?
Correct.
Okay. You've got 6 warm leads that you're going to focus on to get that one customer. What I need you to do is come back. We're going to have the marketing piece done. Hopefully you have at least a splash page done of your website. You've got your business cards ready to roll. And then you and I are going to work on our elevator pitch, our practice pitch to our potential customers.
Sounds good to me, Alex.
Okay, great. And once you do that, Coach K, you are ready then. Once we have these 3 things done, you're ready to start, you know, presenting yourself and start getting feedback and start selling your product and services and start creating some sort of backlog of potential customers.
Sure, that sounds good. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, good job.
Thank you.
Thanks. Make sure you like, follow, or comment, and we'll see you next week.